Hey guys. So, the number one question I get asked by my clients is usually some form of how do I stop eating so much sugar? It's very, very hard to decrease eating sugar for me. What do I do? And my first response is usually along the lines of, well, when do you notice yourself reaching for sugar? Because the reality is, in order to decrease sugar cravings, which we all have, including myself, no one is impervious to the sugar monster, right? But in order to combat it, it's not so simple as, well, just stop eating it, right? Because how often does that work? If it was that easy, would I mean, there would probably be like no health issues, right? Because everyone would just be like, oh, I'll just stop eating sugar today. Easy, done. Now, clearly, it's very difficult to decrease eating sugar and to stop eating sugar and to just navigate how to handle sugar cravings. So, the best approach that I found and what I tell people is, if you crave sugar, go ahead and eat sugar, but let's figure out why you're craving sugar to begin with, because sugar cravings all manifest as something else. And the top three things that I've noticed for people why they're craving sugar is usually a result of stress, right? They're comfort eating, exhaustion, or just being tired, right? And the third is because they're not eating properly in either their day-to-day or that particular day they're having sugar cravings. So with stress, obviously that's person dependent. Whatever your stress is, I help them navigate where their stress is coming from. How can we figure out how to way to deal with that in a healthier way? Exhaustion or tired, clearly there are instances where there's like a one-off where for whatever reason you stayed up late at night and then the next day you're tired. But if you're constantly tired, that's something that needs to be addressed, and we'll figure out, why are you constantly tired? Why are you not sleeping well, right? Because that's something that can be fixed. The third thing that gets addressed is your day-to-day eating. Again, there are these one-off moments where if you just had a bad eating day, you reach for more sugar, it happens. Don't stress over that, right? It's a one-off. But if you find yourself constantly feel like you are craving sugar all the time, then you don't feel like it's stress eating, or you don't feel like it's from being exhausted all the time or just tired or lacking energy or whatever, maybe you gotta look at what you're eating, because your body is craving sugar, which is a main nutrient that your body uses for energy, maybe because you're not supplying it with enough other nutrients, right? So it's kind of trying to balance itself. So if you're not eating real food, you're not supplying yourself with the proper nutrition every day, your body's going to start manifesting cravings because it's asking for something, literally asking you for nutrition. So, and the easiest thing for your brain to pick is sugar, which is why you reach for sugary things very easily at that moment. And the same kind of goes with stress and tired, because again, sugar is just a quick energy source. Your body knows this, which is why it's asking for it. So when you're tired, it's asking for energy. When you're stressed, it's asking for that comfort energy, right? So it's asking for these things because it's literally, there's something internally changing. So in order to combat sugar cravings, you have to really dial it back and be like, okay, well, why am I craving sugar? What's happening to me? Again, if it's like a one-off day where it's just like a stressful day, where your kid's just pissing you off, driving you crazy, or you didn't sleep last night for whatever reason, then just have sugar. It's not that serious. But if it's like a constant thing, then you really got to figure out, well, what is happening in my life? What can I do about it? Do I need help figuring this out? That's where the intuitive eating comes in, because you're really thinking back to what is going on that I'm feeling the need to crave sugar. It's not so simple as, well, I'm just going to replace it with fruit or just not eat it, because we know that's very difficult and it's not sustainable. By figuring out the root cause, working on that, that's when it becomes sustainable. And then you can, when you do have those moments where you're craving sugar, you can figure out why. And it's a lot easier to navigate when your brain goes into play and it's like, oh, I know why. It's because of blah 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 reason. Today I'll just cave into it because I know it's just today. Tomorrow will be a better day, or whatever. Okay, so I hope that helps. And if you feel like you need help with this, then of course reach out to either me or someone else that might be able to help you with this. I literally do this every day with my clients. We figure out the root causes and I help them navigate that in a healthier way, so then when they leave me, they have the tools in place to be able to do this on their own. That's my job. Okay, but leave me comments or questions below if you feel like you struggle with this, or if you need more help, or if you have comments. I think we all have craved sugar at least once in our lives, if not like a bazillion times in our life. We're all human, right? It's just biology. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.